All right, we're back. It's a beautiful day on the Key. Murders at Karlov Manor. Return to Ravnica. All right, so Panther, Phantom, Rift Burst, Hellion, Shock, always handy. Toxin Analysis, the Snoop on the job. Inquiry, Helix, Tracker, Cryptic Code, a showcasey forensic gadgeteer, Soul Search, full art land, and a bunch of tokens. That's all I got in this pack. Anyway, so yeah, Murders at Karlov Manor. It's the Clue set in the MTG universe, but obviously had much like Edge of Eternities and everything like that. They're kind of a sort of a universes beyond type thing going, you know, Aether Drift. Oh, yeah. Anyway, whatever. New players, right? But let's make all the universe beyond sets stupidly powerful. Pathfinder, Trampling Plant Cat, 6 for 6/5. The Phantom's flying and can disguise. The Hellions are reaching in disguise. Of course, 7 for a 6/7. That's a honking big creature. Shock. Toxin Analysis. Just in case you absolutely positively have to block this big honking creature with gains Death Touch. Of course, anything with trample ain't going to help you much. Know what I mean? Anyway, on the job. Query. Lightning Helix, kind of a standard for your Boros stuff, you know. 3 damage, gain 3 life. Pumps up, you know, all sorts of gain life. Johnny's Pride Mate hits up with a life. Very handy. Human Detective sacrifices an artifact. If you got something, I don't know. You know, I never even, Stuff you find out. I mean, this shit's been out, pardon my French, for a while. Soul Search. Never even noticed that. Forensic Gadgeteer, cast an artifact spell, investigate, and then you got your Cryptic Coat, artifact equipment, cloak the top card of your library, attach Cryptic Coat to it. Can't be blocked, +1/+0. But, yeah, I mean, I'm not knocking it because it's held up, Manors has held up quite well. Just, you know, try to go out and buy anything these days. Because along with the Universes Beyond, bringing in new players and things like that, which is always good. And I thought Play Boosters did not have list cards. Smoking crack. Again. With all the new players coming in, they're all exploring other options and stuff, and they're taking a look at other sets other than Final Fantasy, Avatar, and all those things, and saying, hey, this is pretty cool. And they're grabbing up a bunch of stuff. Prices are going up. Stuff's getting scarce, which is good, right? For the financial people. Lazaf wear faces. Hotshot investigators. So, but it does lead to, you know, trying to scramble and find stuff. I mean, if you're one of those people who goes out and buys a booster box, a draft, or whatever with your buddies and everything, you know, makes it kind of hard to get that. I seriously doubt we're ever going to see another box other than Jumpstart stuff drop below $100. Cryptics. You can get, you know, probably get some stuff, but you know, that's perfectly fine. It really is. It's not like I'm going crazy investing on stuff. Laundry, Killer Among Us. Case of the Gorgon's Keith. Destroy up to one target creature that was dealt damage this turn. So instead of casting this right up front before your combat phase, you want to do this after your combat phase. If you manage to ding, a big honky thing. Big honky thing. Wojcik, Investigator, Detective Satchel. Oh, what's that? Special Guest. Crashing Footfalls is a sorcery with suspend 4, create 2 4/4 green rhino trampolies. Nice. Got that going for you. Why is he over here? Yeah, special guest cards can be special. And last but not least, for murders, novice inspector, detective guess, braggart, detective. There are a lot of cards. You could easily construct a detective deck. Case of the Shattered Pact, Repulsive Mutation, Vein Ripper. Let's see, this big honky mythic, so 6/5 for 6 flying, sacrifice creature for reward. So if you try to zap them with something big, you have to sacrifice one of your creatures. Whenever a creature dies, target opponent loses 2 life, you gain 2 life. Put that together with Starlight Cleric, Starscape Cleric, whatever, from Edge of Eternities, Bloodthirsty Conqueror, that whole combo, and Bob's your uncle. All right, so Forum Familiar, Swampy, and Tokens. That's all I got in this pack. Still wondering where this list card came from. I could have sworn, but anyway. That's all I got in this pack, this for today, and we'll see you the next time. But don't forget, hit like, subscribe, and do your exercises. We'll see you the next time.